From expired food to dirty hands in the kitchen, health inspectors found a number of new violations in Valley restaurants this week.
Here's Jason Berry with tonight's all-new Dirty Dining.
Hot dogs kept past their discard date, a first aid kit over a food prep area. That's just a taste of the violations inspectors uncovered at Valley restaurants this week.
Taco Cello on College Avenue off University Drive in Tempe. 3 major health code violations. Carne asada not kept hot enough. An employee picked up gloves from the floor, then didn't wash his hands. Food in the fridge not kept cold enough. The All-American Modern Sports Grill on Pima Road off Thompson Peak Parkway in Scottsdale. 4 violations. Raw hamburgers stored over ready-to-eat ribs. A dishwasher not cleaning correctly. A kitchen hot box not holding food hot enough. Goat cheese and lettuce not kept cold enough. The Mesa Buckhorn Elks Lodge near Power Road and Main Street in Mesa. 4 violations. Chili not date marked. Cheese slices with organic matter. Raw eggs stored over turkey sandwiches. A package of hot dogs kept past its discard date. ATL Wings at Warner Road and Arizona Avenue in Chandler. 4 violations. Boneless chicken not cooked enough. A first aid kit above a food prep table. Sugar and flour stored in trash bags. Dried cheese inside a nacho cheese dispenser. And the place with the most health code violations? Chon Thai Food on Alma School Road near Warner Road in Chandler. 6 major violations.
Chon Thai Food had no certified food manager on duty. An employee handled raw chicken, then didn't wash his hands properly. A different employee handled food, then touched his face, then handled food. A worker cut raw chicken next to cucumber. No sanitizer in the dishwasher. And cooked rice kept past its discard date. The restaurant is now on notice to clean up or could be closed down. Jason Berry for Arizona's Family.
Restaurants with a perfect score make our Dean's List. So here you go. Salad and Go, Williamsfield and Higley and Gilbert. Ono Hawaiian Barbecue off I-10 and Estrella Parkway in Goodyear. Eddie V's Prime Seafood in Scottsdale. And the Red Robin off 103rd Avenue, McDowell in Avondale. The Halal Guys off Rural and Lemon in Tempe. And Charlie's Philly Steaks on Stapley and Baseline in Mesa.